How's it going, lads? Philpotto here. Welcome to the third episode of Road to a Better Bollocks FC. Now, in this episode, we make quite a few signings, so the team really is kind of taking shape. You'll see that as the episode progresses. But here's our first team. I'm not overly worried about this guy when I see him initially. And rightly so to begin with. You know, obviously, you know, we get a penalty. It wouldn't be an episode if we didn't get a penalty. And obviously Tarap slots it home. Beautiful stuff. Now this game was quite a weird one because it was like at half time. You know the way I've been talking about giving my players oranges at half time. This guy was all over me in the second half. I was like, I couldn't defend him, and I actually had a keeper that could save a shot. Do you remember people were like, get a keeper, you plonker? So I did, and he was actually saving a few shots, but unfortunately, and Martin Tyler will agree with me here, you cannot stop this. This is just a bit of sweaty time going on.
Sweaty time.
And yeah, so I couldn't do anything about that. And then this is an interesting free kick that I just tried. Look at that. Very clever. I'm a bit of a genius, you know yourself. And we were unlucky not to score here, you know. So in the end it was 1-1, and I was happy enough with that because he had quite a few chances in the second half to finish me off. So yeah, happy with that. I bought Benatia. I think that's how you say his name, but he wasn't in the right formation. I did that basically because you know, I was weak at the back, and I knew he had a bit more pace than the centre back I had already, so I didn't really care he was out of formation, but I sort that out later on in the episode. Now look at this here. Almost get a beautiful goal here, and just stay tuned because I've got something coming up here very, very soon. So we get, and this is very similar to the second episode where we get a free kick with Tarap and we score Bollocks. But you know, seeing that made me go, do you know what? I want to go out my back garden and I want to score a bicycle kick myself. Now, because that was so cheesy, I thought I'd whip out a slice of cheese onto the counter in the kitchen, and then I feed my dog the cheese because it was so ridiculously cheesy that, you know, I thought we might as well get some real cheese in here. But anyway, let's get back into it. What an absolute lunatic. I don't know what I'm doing. But Tarap here, I don't know what I was trying to do here, but I ended up getting a penalty again. So 2 games in a row we get a penalty. And, you know, happy enough with that. Tarap steps up, and of course he slots it away. It's like my same position. I aim there every single game. So lovely stuff. Now, Basoufa is a bit of a mad thing. Look at this. Look at this bit of a skillful run from him. Oh, beautiful stuff. And I think you'll see here, look at this rainbow. That went so high that I think they could call that an angel raper, you know. But anyway, look at this beautiful bit of play here from Tarap, making the defender look like a fool with your pants on the ground. But anyway, yeah, Goretzka scores the header in the end. And a lot of people are saying he is going to be one to watch in the future. So I think someone said in FIFA 15 it'll be rated 87 or something, but we'll have to see that. I signed 2 more players here. Jesus, I'm tumbling over my words. I signed Jadid and some right mid who I can't remember his name, but he's a right mid, 70-ish pace, I think, and he's got he's left-footed, so you can cut in on his left from the right. Now this guy's style of play was so weird. He just ran, and it confused me at the start. I couldn't handle it at the start, and he scored pretty much straight away in the first 15 minutes. But then it was all me for the rest of the game. And look at this from Basoufa. That is absolutely delicious. Pour some chocolate sauce on that, and might get even tastier. Oh Jesus. But yeah, that brought us back to 1-1 just before half time. And look at that nice bit of work from my right mid, and he was unlucky not to score here. Ballouchy, that's his name. Ballouchy. His name is probably Ballouchy or something, I don't know, but I'll say Ballouchy. And as you can see there, very quickly, you need lightning speed, eyesight, what is that? To see the halftime stats. But I was all over him, and it was kind of getting to the stage where I was taking the piss, and then I just decided, you know what, I'm just going to get the goal. And it ended up being quite a disgusting, ugly goal from Foglio out in the left wing. But I'll take it. 66 minutes, that was pretty much it. Your man gave up after that, as you'll see here. He just left. So we get the win. Look at, there's the stats. 59% possession, 16 shots, And we finally win the title. We took our time, but it doesn't matter. We finally got there. We signed a nice guy called Faouzi and Benatia. We signed Benatia in 4-5-1 because it would basically be cheaper to sign him, sell the other one instead of buying a 4-5-1 formation card, you know. We also buy this centre attacking mid who's got 4-star skills as well. He plays for Middlesbrough. And the team is really taking shape here. I'm looking lovely. The only thing we don't have now, we don't have a Moroccan right back because there's only one on the market in 4-5-1 and he was like going for 1,500 coins. I can piss off. But what a way to start off the game. Ballouchy scores an absolute screamer right into the top corner. The keeper is not saving that. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Now, I don't think that is a penalty. I think that's another case of penalty Tourette's. The ref goes, penalty! Oh, fuck, sorry. And unfortunately, I didn't save it. Now, before this episode ends, I just want to apologise for the amount of cheese. If you're lactose intolerant, you might be struggling after watching that because mother of God, that was the cheesiest thing I've ever done in my life, I think. But it doesn't really matter. Let's just, you know, we're gathering steam here. We're flying into Division 4 now, and we make it 3-1, and that was actually a very nice penalty. Is right in the side netting, and your man gets kind of like a consolation goal here. I thought he was going to cut it back for Darren Bent, but he didn't. But look at this, he nearly made it 3-3 in the 83rd minute. But that's it for today's episode. We win 3-2, so our record is starting to improve a bit more. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll probably upload again tomorrow, so I'll see you then. Lead in the 83rd minute, but then he goes down. I do something stupid with my keeper. What am I doing? I'm so stupid. Oh, Jesus.